G'day guys, welcome back to another Tradie Tough Test, the series where we put tools in real tradies' hands, test them out, give them a bit of a thrashing on site and see how they perform. We're testing out Fluke's brand new TC01 thermal camera for your phone. And today we're on site with our tradie expert. We've got Jared with Bizoni Constructions. We've got this beautiful duplex build and we're going to be putting this Fluke IC camera to the test on a bunch of different applications. Jared, how you doing today?
Good, mate.
It's good. First and foremost, is this a tool that you would use on site?
100%, 100%. We've given it a good go over for the last hour and great option for many builders, I think, to find potential problems.
Now we have three different variations of this camera. As of the names at the end, it's an A, B and C. The different variations are the A is for Android, the B is your lightning connector to your Apple device, and C is the Apple iPhone USB-C version. So today on site we've got the C with us. Jared, first and foremost, have you ever used a thermal camera before on site?
No, it's good to have the opportunity to give it a go.
No, that's awesome. And what do you specialise in with your work as a carpenter?
We specialise in duplex builds and bathroom renovations, so something like this is exactly what we need.
Now we've talked enough about this thermal camera. We've got to quite literally go and see what it can do. So Jared, ready to take it out for a test?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So Jared, we're all finished with the test. Tell us what stood out to you about this one.
How well it picks up underfloor heating. It shows you every coil. Yeah, I reckon it's fantastic.
What do you value when it comes to a thermal camera like this? Do you value the absolute accuracy, the ease of use, or a bit of both?
A bit of both, really. It's very easy to use, literally plug and play.
And do you find this is going to be a big time saver for you?
It's definitely great for finding a potential issue before it becomes a problem.
When it comes to these problems as well, like what are you looking out for and what are some of the problems you run into that this helps solve?
Water leaks, whether it be from box gutters, you just literally just shine it straight up to your ceiling and you'll see that problem. Missing insulation bats, which as we know is a big thing. A lot of people like to pull through the roof and move things. Bathroom leaks, leaking toilets, leaking showers, you will find them.
Now Jared, how effective is it at spotting those problems?
Very effective, literally point and shoot and it'll show you everything. Everything, it's very detailed.
And when it comes to not using this, like what are the processes before you had a thermal camera that you would use to identify these problems?
Well, for example, leaking rain heads, box gutters and that, you can't find these problems until it's literally coming through your ceiling. So with this, it'll show you exactly where it's coming from so you're not cutting holes in the wrong places.
This is a great investment for all tradies, chippies, sparkies, plumbers, because what it's going to do is it's going to help you prevent any issues that you have later on. And especially builders, if you're managing a site and you have someone on site, someone who's cut corners or someone who's made a mistake, you're going to be able to see that before you give the house over to the client, right? And then that way prevent that issue and prevent, any issues that they're going to have down the line and that you're going to have. So we think this is a great investment. Now over the last hour of sort of playing around with it, I guess what stood out to you about this one?
Just the way the heat shows potentially missing insulation. It's basically like X-ray vision. You can see every stud in the wall. You can see underfloor heating. I reckon it's great.
Just playing around with it at the start of the day, I think we were both a bit shocked at how much actually came up on it. From our footsteps to just about everything behind walls, and even at one point it actually showed our reflections in the mirror. This is quite a detailed thermal camera. And from our initial use, it's very easy to use. Yeah, we're pretty excited about this one, eh?
Very.
So what different applications sort of on a site like this would you use this thermal camera for, and what would you be looking out for?
When we have a new build, you have many people in the roof, people are pulling insulation back. You just want to make sure towards the end that everything has been put back because you don't want any thermal loss. So you still want to keep your R rating on your new build.
And when we go to a bathroom, what are the certain things that could be leaking or things that this will come helpful to see?
Potential shower leaks, toilet leaks, tapware leaks. Potentially if you had enough heat in the room, you would see spot fixing behind your tiles, which as we know is a bit of a no-no. You obviously want it to be trout.
Some of the features of this Fluke thermal camera are that it's got a 256 by 192 pixel camera. Now it has two different functions with the camera. You can take photos, which are stored straight to your phone, or you can also take videos, which is a massive game changer, I think. Now this works up to 550 degrees Celsius, so it's very usable in most applications. It has a 50 mK thermal sensitivity for detecting fine temperature differences, so it's going to be very precise. It's got a +2% or +2 degrees Celsius accuracy to ensure reliable results. It's got a 25 Hz frame rate for smooth video recording, so it's not going to be too choppy. It's going to look a lot nicer. You can customize the image view with more than 10 standard or custom color palettes, so you can find the colors that work best for you. Now, it also has a really powerful temperature range analysis. You're never going to miss any details of the real-time high and low temperature capture. You can automatically capture images and shoot photos when the temperature exceeds a limit, so you can set that limit, and as soon as you find it, it'll take a photo for you, which is super handy and intuitive. It also has real-time temperature alarm for timely response of an abnormal condition. So if something's just going off the charts, it'll alert you straight away as soon as you scan it, and you can act really quickly on it. It also includes the option to show a visual image on screen during picture-in-picture mode, and captured thermal images are saved to the Photos app, where they can be easily compared with visible light images captured with your phone's regular camera app. You can share and manage images and videos in real time. So essentially you take the photo, you take the video, you can click share, send it straight to someone from the app. It also has an incredibly compact design. It's made of high quality aluminium. So one of the things we love about this is that it feels really strong and robust, but it's tiny. It sits on the bottom of your phone, you barely even notice it. And probably the best thing about this is when you go to load up the app, it's maybe 5 seconds max wait time. Honestly, might even be quicker. It's just super fast and you can get to it right away. It's got a drop rating of up to 1 meter, so it is quite strong and robust. And it also has a Fluke menu system, so the menu system is quite intuitive, quite easy to use. Now we'll quickly just explain as well how this works. So with this Fluke thermal camera, first you've got to have the app on your phone. You open the app, you take the IC thermal camera in whatever variation it has for what phone you have, plug it into the bottom of your phone. This little black screen here, you want to make sure this is facing the back of your phone where your main camera system is and where you're pointing the phone, because this is actually a camera in itself. And then as soon as you plug that in and the app starts, you just set any of your settings and you're good to go. Jared, is this one going to stay in your toolkit?
100%. Maybe not in the toolbox and put it somewhere a bit safer.
Bit safer, of course. No, that's fantastic. And finally, our big question for you is, does this one get you Tradie Tough tick of approval?
100%. 10 out of 10.
That's fantastic. That's what we love to hear. Well, we think Fluke's done a great job with this thermal camera. We'll drop a link down below for you to check it out. Go to Fluke's website, have a look at this. They have a great range of these thermal cameras and they're very useful for all trades. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next Tradie Tough Test.